Hi guys, here's what eating a day's a fat girl is trying not to be a fat girl anymore. I was at work, so I made my dinner the night before. Seems to be the thing now that I have a tuna sandwich with red onion and red pepper. I also had some baked crisps, a banana and a plum. While I was at work, I managed to drink 2 bottles of water. And for tea we were heading out, I had something really quick. I just had beans on toast with cheese. Everybody else was eating out while we were there. But like I said, I'm trying not to have takeaways and eat out all the time like I used to. Look at the cheese pull on that beans and toast. It was pretty good. Then I wouldn't have time to make my dinner when I got back in, so I went to Morrison's to quickly grab a meal deal. And I did pick up some reduced donuts, so I had one of them. And we were at this Bob Ross painting event. Basically, we were just following along the video of Bob Ross painting. I had 2 of these old outsiders, and it was one of the most stressful experiences of my life. I just really cannot paint. And let's put it this way, I'm probably not going to be the next Bob Ross.
Here's everything I eat in a day as a fat girl who's not trying to lose weight. So I'm not the biggest fan of cereal, but since I had a 9 a.m., I had cereal in the morning and it was good, I'm not gonna lie. And when I came home, I decided to recreate the turkey and sweet potato sandwich I bought the other day, and I'm gonna post the recipe soon because you guys, it was so good. Like, I enjoyed every single bite. Then for dinner, I made Maggie and I fried some onions on top and a fried egg. The egg cooked a little bit more than I wanted to, but it was so tasty. I love sweet onions on top of anything.
Here's everything I ate as a plus-sized girl who's not trying to lose any weight.
For breakfast, I had a half piece of avocado toast on sourdough, and then the other half was butter. And I had a peach chobani, and I added blueberries in it just to give it a little bit of extra tartness. During lunchtime, my mom and I were out doing errands, so we got Culver's, and I got onion rings and 4 chicken tenders with ranch on the side. For a snack later that day, I had 2 tangerines, some pudding, and some chips, and I chugged a bunch of water because I was outside working on my project for school. And then for dinner, my uncle and aunt made oven-ready cheese stuffed pizza, and I ate 3 slices of that with Parmesan cheese and ranch on the side. Thanks for watching, love ya!
So what I eat in a day as a big girl loves her food. I walked to the shop with my boyfriend this morning because I really fancied bacon baguettes. I also grabbed some chicken because I thought I'm just going to do a chicken curry for me and the kids tonight. They're still at my mum's, they're going swimming, so they're not back till about 4, so they're going to be starving. And my daughter absolutely loves a curry. So I just used the Lidl jar. I always have one of these in the cupboard. I do make my own curries from scratch, but sometimes a jar just hits. Like, I can't really do a good comma, I'll happily admit that. So yeah, I just get this one. I love the powder and the sauce. It just gives it so much flavour. I just got naan breads because I refused to pay the £3.55 at Co-op for 8 poppadoms. Criminal. So yeah, we just had naan breads and yeah, it was absolutely delicious. Kids loved it. All round winner. Then I had some cheese puffs. The kids had a snack later, so we all had a bowl of these. And then once they were in bed and I was laying there, I was trying to drift off and all I could think about was a tuna melt. Literally couldn't get it out of my head. I had no cheese, so I used this sliced cheese. Oh my God, it is the best toasty I've ever had. Oh, definitely be having it again. And yeah, then I did fall asleep after this, but then I woke up about 4 in the morning, couldn't go back to sleep, so I had some grapes and custard creams and fell asleep about 6 again. Great.
This is what a fat girl eats in a day, and as always, if you get offended by a fat person eating, scroll away now. I know I took a break from posting, but I'm finally back, so let's get into it. So I woke up and the first thing I done was make some toast because I was really hungry. I had 1 slice with Nutella on and 1 slice with butter. Enjoy me just munching. And then later on, I munched on some melon. I might be fat, but you cannot go wrong with a bit of fruit. And then for lunch, I literally just had some crackers with some butter and some chorizo on because I literally didn't know what else to have. And then for dinner, I had one of these pasta and sauces. I love the cheese and broccoli one. It's actually so good. It reminds me of my childhood because I used to eat this all the time as a kid. I added some mozzarella into it because you cannot go wrong with extra cheese. I didn't video it when it was done, but the cheese pull on it was actually unreal. And then later on, I munched on some Monster Munch. These are literally such an elite crisp. If you know, then you know. And I also had a Snickers bar. Whilst I munched these, I watched EastEnders because I'm so far behind. I literally need to catch up. Please don't spoil it. Whilst we're at it, let me know what your favourite munch is to watch a film or series with. Anyways, that's it. Come back for tomorrow. Love ya.
What I eat in a day as a big get loves their food. So fish chips and peas were left over at work, so I grabbed that. The fish was banging. Then a steak bake and a Lucozade when I got home. And then do you know what? I had no kids. I had no boyfriend. He was at work. So I ordered myself a cheeky little KFC. Yes, I got 2 meals because I couldn't decide. So I had a Zinger Burger meal and a bonus banquet meal. And I was absolutely stuffed after this, but I got 2 cans, so bonus. Then I decided I was going to have a pamper night. I got my girls coming over tomorrow for drinks, so I bleached up my hair, and then I wasn't going to put the purple on, I was going to go brown, but then I thought sod it, and then I've put purple on in the morning. And then when my boyfriend got home, he brought home a kebab. I had half of his kebab wrap and stole some of his chips, because again, I'm just a greedy
I have some oatmeal with brown sugar, banana, and strawberry. The classic combination of oats and brown sugar. Oh my god, what? Who is she? Another very light meal for today. I'm not super hungry, and I feel like I need to offset all of the cheesecake I had yesterday. I have a buffalo chickpea salad with pickled jalapenos and onions in little lettuce boats. I've never done this before. I am a fan of bread. I mean, isn't this just a salad, but in a different form? Snacky time. For a snack, I have some Triscuit crackers with, this is like a sardine salad. It's got mayo, Dijon mustard, nutritional yeast, and lime juice. And some homemade pickles. Having a monster, but not the entire thing, because I put it down in here and spilled a significant amount. For dinner, we had some fries with pulled pork and mozzarella cheese. Delicious. Oh yeah, and I think this is the last piece of cheesecake from Costco. Oh my god, so much cheesecake. It is super late, but I went out with some other moms to like a paint event and came home a little peckish. So I'm just having a little KD cup. It's just a perfect little amount for a snack. Another little munch. Okay, I was still craving something crunchy, and normally I would go for chips, but I'm having cucumber with tahini. Just needed something crunchy, and the tahini kind of gives me like the kick that a chip would, so perfect. Oh my god, I'm so skinny.
What I ate today as a fat and happy girl. Coffee and an apple cider donut. Morning shake. Cheesy egg whites and turkey bacon. Blueberries. Midday Red Roll. Turkey, Gouda and avocado on whole wheat with a strawberry apple cider. Veggie pasta with spinach and chicken. Water. What I ate in a day as a happy fat girl. Alani. Raspberry lemon muffin. Eggs, turkey bacon and half of an English muffin with butter. Lots of water. Snack plate, carrots, tomato, pepperoni, cheese with blue cheese dressing and a sparkling water. Turkey meatballs, we know it on Lebanese tabbouleh.
Patty Patty Ding Dong loves Jimmy John's. This person working there needs a serious raise because this was the best freaking sub I've ever had. I got the chicken bacon ranch and it was so delicious. It was dripping just like me when I watched my husband in gray sweatpants. After we did our chores, we decided to go to the Dollar Tree and I got some chips. And then I made some cheese with some pretzels and it was so yummy. The thing about Oreos in this house is that they do not last very long, and usually I don't get any, so I decided to have not one, but two. Oh, and that was a spongy cinnamon. I had one, that was two. And then 2, 3 Oreos, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was, eating the amount that I've lost since I never freaking get any. Then I had a Diet Coke. That was so yummy, but my tum was hurting. Then I decided to have a fall festival popcorn. Those are mini peanut butter M&Ms. They were so good. And then we had some ramen. This was decent. I ate like half of it because it just was like growing in my stomach. And then I also got this ginger ale and it was nasty as fuck. I took one sip and it was like, oh, and then I needed some sriracha. I have the best Sunday ever.
What I eat as a fat girl living in Japan, hangover edition.
Tag your drunk fat friend.
I woke up in the morning and I just wanted to go eat in a restaurant, but I gathered the courage to cook something with like 50 grams of protein, I think, for the breakfast. Ground beef, egg, tofu, and cabbage. It was delicious, although it doesn't look good. Then I had little Reese's. I like to put them in the freezer so they're like crunchy. Yum. I went for a walk and had a natto maki. It was so good. I love natto so bad.
Comment natto if you like it.
I found a cute cafe, had a latte and a piece of lemon cake.
Like and subscribe to Lou.
What I eat as a fat and healthy girl living in Japan. Big breakfast with egg, ham, English muffin, cottage cheese, and za'atar. If you know, you know. I also had an almond and pistachio Moroccan cookie. Today I was super snackish, so I had a pickle with some edamame. What's your favorite snack? Then I had a little coffee crisp. I went to a cafe for a penguin latte, and I had a pumpkin pie that was not so good. But the coffee, delicious. Like and subscribe to Lou.
Today. I gotta just watch one night. Like I didn't think it's not on the boss, but I ended up going to Alright kiddies, today we start the day with anything I can find in the fridge. As you guys know, because I haven't stopped talking about it at all, I've been very sick this week, so I needed something quick and easy to have for breakfast. For lunch today, I decided to have chicken, Caesar in a wrap. How original. And then I sweated my tatas off. Throughout the day, I do also have my 2 litres of juice and my Pepsi Max. If you know, you know. For dinner, I decided to let the autism win and had another Caesar salad, but this time with salmon on. Don't bully me, I just really wanted the same thing, okay. And now we have to have a minute silence for how shit the crispy rolls are now.
I'm Ava. I've never tried Arby's. So I'm doing that right now. We were homeless for like 2 years and I lost like 150 pounds. It was something ridiculous. But honestly, ever since I was a kid, I've had like unhealthy fear of fast food for like basically no reason. My parents had a very difficult like relationship with food culture and diet stuff in general. So fast food was the devil, but also they got it all the time. I just was never allowed to have them. These fries are amazing. And a large crinkle cut fry. And they're actually salted nicely. I thought I was gonna have to dump a bucket of salt on them, but oh my god. That is a thick as fuck milkshake. I didn't even get to taste it. Hell yeah. And I also got a cheeseburger. I don't know what's on these cheeseburgers. I just went for it. It's like an okay size. They're kind of expensive, not gonna lie. Like, it was just old people in there too. I am a pickle girly. Like, a massive pickle girly. And also a massive ketchup girly. Not so much a fan of like burger sauce. So, I don't know, I guess we're trying new things today. I'm being more adventurous with like food in general. It's funny that like most people hate kale when they say things like that, and I eat kale like every day, but like fast food burgers are like me being adventurous. All of the people who call me fat all the time would hate that. We'll see how it is. It's kind of a vibe. Also, there were pickles, thank god. I'm a massive pickle girly. It's pretty solid. For a fast food cheeseburger, I'm enjoying myself. I really just like needed a snack before I drove home because I just did a bunch of shopping, and I really wanted a cheeseburger, but Alder doesn't like cheeseburgers, and he was like, baby, just go get a cheeseburger. Like, do that, you can film your video. He's like, I already ate a bunch of the leftovers that we had, so like just go get a cheeseburger, film your little video, get a milkshake, do your thing, eat it while it's nice. So I'm doing that. It feels so weird. It feels so strange. I normally don't like, I don't know, go out by myself and do these kinds of things. Is that like super codependent to say? This person is like the only person that I've had in my life for the past 2 years. Except like an actual ex-girlfriend and then 2 like sort of ex-girlfriends.
This is what I eat in a day as a plus size person. I started off with 3 blueberry protein waffles with some sugar-free syrup. Y'all know I had a lock-in for those waffles, put my hair behind my ears and everything. This was super good and delicious, and I was just really craving waffles, so that's why I ate them. And y'all are not gonna believe it, but I actually had an Alani Nu today. Yay! I took me a nice little break. This is a pink slush, which is one of my favorite flavors ever. And have y'all heard what's going on with the witch's brew one? Let me know. And then I had 2 of the HEB apple sauces. I actually really like applesauce. And then I had some chicken ramen. At this point, I just need to go to the grocery store, which I did do actually. For dinner, I had some Raising Cane's, and for whatever reason, they gave me a caniac combo. I had a large lemonade, which was like half gone before I even got home. And of course, the 6 fingers, the fries, double toast, no coleslaw. I'm not dealing with a coleslaw. And I did have 4 extra cane sauces. No, wait. I got 2 extra sauces for a total of 4 cane sauces, and I did use every last one of them. This is what I eat in a day as a plus size person. I had some leftover mo butter from the day before, and I decided to make a little breakfast bowl out of that. So this was rice, steak meat, chicken meat, topped with 2 runny eggs, and oh my gosh, this was actually delicious. I could eat this all the time. I low-key want this right now as I'm doing this voiceover. For lunch, I had a Southwest salad with some of the Vital pizza slices and some grapes. I shared the rest of everything with my daughter, and I'm honestly just trying to cook what I had in like the fridge/freezer because I really need to go to the grocery store and I'm lazy. Plus, I'm really trying to be way less wasteful when it comes to like food and
disposing of it. For dinner, I made some chicken strips. These are the really good chicken strips with some broccoli cheese rice on the side. And of course, I had to use the Wingstop ranch that I had because I have like 3 gallons of Wingstop ranch left. So I also did not finish the broccoli cheese rice. This is what I eat in a day as a plus size person who loves food. I started off with some leftover spaghetti. In my spaghetti is like Italian sausage, regular sausage, 5 million sauces, noodles, and cheese on top. On the side, of course, I had me a little cheese bread. This is like the 5 cheese bread, so even more cheese. We love that. And as you notice, I did not start my day off with an Alani Nu. For all those people that think that I drink an Alani Nu every single day of my life. Anyways, moving on, for lunch I had some sushi. I forgot what kind of sushi this was. I think it was like just like a crab roll or something like that. I had 2 rolls and this was really good. In fact, I miss the sushi already. I wish I had it now. And then for a little snack, I had like half a bag of hot Cheetos. Honestly, I haven't had these in a really long time. If you guys don't know, I used to eat these all the time and I had to stop buying them. They're just not as good as I remember though. And for dinner, I did get some fast food. I got Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich combo. What I eat in a day as a plus size person, calories included. Pause the video really quickly and comment below if you think that I'm gonna end up eating fast food or not by the end of this video. For breakfast, I had a breakfast bowl and that was 270 calories. I was really craving macaroni and cheese, so I found this mac and cheese with broccoli in it from the frozen section. That was 400 calories. And then for a nice little snacky snack, I had some juicy watermelon and cucumbers. This was so good. It was definitely hitting the spot, especially after my extremely long walk for me, and that came out to 93 calories. Like, I just need to go ahead and buy me like one of those big old watermelons and cut it up. For dinner, I had some pizza and some more watermelon, but this pizza was from the grocery store, okay? It's the Rao's brand, and that came out to 707 calories, leaving me in a calorie deficit for the first time in a while, okay? And that came out to 1,470 calories. What I eat in a day as a plus size person, and honestly, I don't know what the heck I'm doing right now. I'm seriously questioning myself for the day. I started off with 2 Hot Pockets for breakfast, and then for lunch, I had my leftover Taco Bell, which was just like the burrito and then the chips and cheese. But anyways, I was looking back at some of my old videos, and honestly, yeah, you're right, I'm not trying. So I definitely will be trying after this, and I already went to the grocery store, and all of the food that I have that is bad, I am sending off to my mom's house. So I am going to give it to her so that it's not in the house, because I don't even know why I bought it in the first place. But watching my old videos definitely made me realize that it is 100% time to lock in, because I'm just getting older, and me not locking in is also bothering me too, so I'm over it. And then for dinner though, I did have 3 of these beef bean burritos. There we go. Yeah, these are also going to my mom's house. They all have to go. What I eat in a day as a plus size person, calories included, and I definitely ended up getting some fast food for the day. For breakfast, I had this Jimmy Dean's breakfast bowl, the one with egg whites, and then I added additional egg whites and chicken to up the protein. I just knew that the smaller bowl was just not going to be enough for me, because at this point I just want to eat everything. I also had Alani Nu in that cup. It's the Cosmic Stardust. My breakfast came out to 473 calories. And for lunch, I was going to eat this frozen meal. It's supposed to be like Parmesan chicken, and it actually looked disgusting, and I threw it away because I could not do that. So instead, I ended up eating some chicken nuggets from the microwave, and that came to 350 calories. For dinner, I got McDonald's. I got a Diet Dr. Pepper, and then I got both chicken wraps because I had to know how they were. One is the regular version, and the other one is the spicy one. The first one is the regular one. It really is not that good at all, and the second one is the spicy one, really not bad. Came out to 770 calories.